How did you waste your 20s? Story 1. No ambition, lack of foresight, no goals. I spent so much time stressing out about my future that I never actually lived in the present. Story 2. I always thought I was already too old. I am 25, I am too old. Story 3. Thing about your 20s is, no matter how you spend it, you'll wonder about the other path. Party, get wasted, spend everything you earn traveling the world, you'll wish you'd been more studious and built better foundations. Study hard, work diligently, build good foundations, you'll wish you partied and had more fun like the others did. Story 4. Too scared of my parents to stand up to them and live life how I want. Story 5. Depression. Spent 7 years of college in my dorm reading books and taking naps. Story 6. Depression is a I have vague memories of my childhood. I have good memories of the past couple of years. I don't remember a thing of the years between 18 to 25. I just sat at home, played some games, eat, sleep, and just existed without anything significant happening at all. Edit. Since a lot of you are asking how I came out of it, I'd like to shamelessly copy plus paste a comment I wrote earlier. So here's my advice. Pick something you want to do, and go do it. You're probably already at one of your lowest point in your life. It's not like it'll get much worse. Want to learn the piano? Why not? At least it'll be good distraction for a while. Want to do sports? Sure. At worst, your physical condition will improve. Want to travel? Grab a backpack and go somewhere. Want to punch a shark in the face? Where the nearest ocean at? Who knows, maybe by the end of your little bucket list, you'll learn to love life again. Or maybe not, but at least you can tell people you've punched a shark, which is kinda cool and gull. For me personally, I always wanted to learn cooking. Taught myself how to cook, then did some volunteering work cooking for elderly people. Opportunities came and stuff happened, and right now I'm working full-time as a chef, about to start school again to get my diplomas, and I'm doing great. You never know what might happen along the way, but nothing will start if you don't do something, no matter how small it might be. Edit 2. It has come to my attention that punching sharks is a big no-no, and I profusely apologize. Dolphins, barracudas, and triggerfish are okay apparently, so punch away. Friends, before we continue our video, I want to remind you of the importance of subscribing to our channel. We are also waiting for your comments and likes. Thank you. Let's move on to the video. Story 7. I spent the entirety gripped by an eating disorder. Obsessed with food, weight, in and out of hospital, harming organs, teeth, mental health. Such a waste of a prime decade. Wish I could turn back time. Story 8. I pursued a career in a field that wasn't right for me. Story 9. I did a fee. The first time I made more than $30,000 in a year. I was 31 years old. Academia. Story 10. I'm 28 and I've done nothing. No trips, haven't seen any music live, never go out. All I do is work and sleep. Like today, for example, all I did was work, and now I'm going to sleep soon so I can do the same thing tomorrow. Honestly, I hate life. I've had a total of 6 days vacation since I've turned 20. I got a zoo pass 2 years ago, and that's the highlight of my 20s so far. Story 11. Being scared of people and letting people take advantage of me. People would borrow what little money I had, with and without permission, and never pay me back. Story 12. Didn't really have a game plan for making a living and waited too long to figure one out. Also was too caught up in my feelings to act on a lot of good dating options I didn't realize I had, which would have been fun. Things worked out great anyways, but still. Story 13. Far too much time spent on my career and not nearly enough on friends and family. Can't say it wasn't financially rewarding, but I'd give that all up for more time with friends and family who have since died. Story 14. Drinking heavily. We'll never get those years back. Thankfully, I realized while I couldn't go back and change the start, I could decide to change the ending. 10 years sober this month. Edit. My goodness, this blew up. To anyone else struggling or in recovery, there is help. There are people who will help. The thing that dawned on me is that I was despairing for the future because I thought it would always suck. But my drinking was also making it suck. I decided I had no right blaming the world for a terrible future if I also contributed to make the future terrible. So I decided to do everything I could to make it good. And then when it still was terrible, then I could hate the world. Funnily enough, the future got better, and I didn't need to hate the world or myself. Story 15. Treating the love of my life all wrong cause I thought I was all right. Story 16. Not quite out of my 20s yet, but I decided it would be better to get experience with real people doing real jobs than go to college. Realize I am in no way above a hard day's work or menial labor, but I am fing bad at it. Now I realize how dumb I was, and college wasn't just something to do, it was my way out of being unskilled replaceable meat, until I am old and broken. Story 17. Spent too much time watching movies and hanging out with myself alone. Spent too much time and money on alcohol in my late 20s. Oh, and watching way too much. This is a good note to end on. Please write your stories in the comments. I'll be happy to add them to future videos. Also, you can rate our other videos. We would be very grateful. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.